The Fargo Five, I'm Conrad Fargo. We are moving into frequently asked questions. So, the Fargo Five is an insanely popular show. I don't know if you're aware of that. We are here with Hannah Stelter, local artist and owner of Scribble Lady. Hello, Hannah.
Hi.
The Fargo Five is an extremely popular show. We've got all kinds of views and subscribers, and people from all over the country send in mail. They got questions about Fargo, North Dakota. They want to know what is going on, and so was hoping that you could help us answer some of the questions on the air. What do you think of that?
I'll give it my best.
All right, we've got David Miller from Minneapolis. He says, so that's not too far away, it's a 4-hour drive. He says, hey there. I heard people in Fargo are focused on self-care and feeling your best, even during the brutal winters. That's impressive. Can you tell me more about it? Can you share tips on surviving those long, snowy stretches? Maybe there are workshops on cozy winter fashion or the best hot dish recipes to keep you warm from the inside out? As a fellow Midwesterner, I'm curious how Fargo folks take care of themselves when the weather gets rough. Now, you were in Mankato to start with. You've only been here, since college and then graduation, so maybe 7-8 years? What have you noticed as far as self-care goes for people in Fargo versus...
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely different here from, southern Minnesota. When I moved here, it's the winters are a lot sadder and colder and longer, it feels like.
Up here, yeah. Because it's colder, or because we're further north, or just because it's a smaller town?
Well, it's windy here. It's not windy where I grew up. And
it's so flat.
It's flat and it's cold, yeah. And... yeah, it's just gloomy. I mean, I don't know what a lot of other people do, but I teach a lot of workshops, like drawing classes. I do a lot of workshops with Unglued, which is a local business. They have workshops every single day, I swear to God, in their craftatorium. You can go to their website and check out the classes that they have. I teach a lot there. I love doing those. But then I also, personally, I make a lot of art, obviously, because I'm an artist. I have a daily journaling practice where I draw a portrait of myself because I specialize in nude artwork. It's a portrait of myself that represents how I'm feeling. So if I'm feeling sad, the portrait will kind of be sad, and if I'm feeling happy, it'll be happy. And I do that every single day to kind of help me stay in tune with my emotions and oh, maybe I should go to the gym today because I'm feeling a little bit gross or whatever it is. So.
Very cool. Very cool. All right. Next listener mail from Huntsville, Alabama says, hey there, I've been thinking about some tough choices lately, and it got me wondering, if you had to choose, would you prefer to be itchy for the rest of your life or sticky? Itchy or sticky? If you had to pick one.
Probably itchy, I think. I mean,
you think?
If I was sticky, everything would stick to me.
Yeah, but if you're itchy, you're very uncomfortable, right? So you can sit still when you're sticky.
Yeah, but
you can sit still
and
you're fine. When you're sticky, yeah.
I think I would rather be itchy because I feel like after a while you wouldn't notice it. You would just be like, I've accepted the fact that I'm always itchy.
Okay, well, I think some people with psoriasis may beg to differ from you. I don't. Are there any? So there's a lot of conditions where people are itchy all the time, and then they're scratching. They scratch holes in themselves. Are there any conditions where people are sticky all the time? I don't know that it seems like a self-inflicted condition, perhaps.
Yes, I have no idea.
I don't. I no medical that I know of. We've got Charlie Thompson from Monkey's Eyebrow, Kentucky. Okay. He says, hey there, I recently learned about Fargo's Lefse Lynx and its supposed fondness for hot dish-related sounds. Now, I'm curious, is there a whole Fargo bestiary out there, each critter with a preferred food-based call, maybe a grumpy prairie badger who responds best to lutefisk serenades, or a timid sugar beast vole that comes out of hiding from whispers of sweet treats? If so, I'd love to hear about Fargo's unique way of luring wildlife. Have you eaten lutefisk from coming up here?
No.
What do you eat anything that's Fargo-based or any kind of...
Well, I studied abroad in Sweden in college.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I've eaten my fair share of Scandinavian food.
And do they not eat lutefisk out there?
I just am personally scared of it. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a picky eater, but there's some things I'm I don't know.
Well, yeah, so are you big hot dish? I mean, Mankato, they eat hot dish down there, right? What's your go-to hot dish? You got to have a personal favorite hot dish, or no?
Yeah, I'm not the biggest hot dish fan, to be honest. We grew up calling it casserole because my mom is not from here.
Yeah.
There's some good
It's
ones.
just that California vibes I was talking about. I can feel it on you because you're not a hot dish eater.
Yeah, I prefer like, I don't know, Thai food's my favorite. I love like different types of cuisines that are not Fargo based. Nothing against the food here.
Yeah. All right. Well, that is all the frequently asked questions that we have time for. We're going to move into our music break. We've got Jason Derulo. Derulo, am I saying that right? You probably know the music more than I do with Want to Want Me. This is more, you know what when you sent me the Renee rap, that was all I was able to get from you. And I was like, I grabbed Zumba music because that's what I do for self-care. As I go dancing with the rest of the kids at the Y, go to do the Zumba. So we're going to listen to Want to Want Me, and when we come back, it'll be our last segment, Fargo Favorites, so don't go nowhere.